second. Wait. Good morning, Northwest.
I'm Addie.
And I'm Erin, and we'd like to welcome you to Connect. Please stand for the pledge.
I'm so mad.
I put your right hand over your heart and your left hand by your side and say it with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for Just Go Check. I feel like we're quiet.
That's probably because I'm mad about this.
Oh, I thought you were mad at him
I'm
still.
so mad at Oh, I am.
Oh, it's a taco cat kid.
Yeah, I forgot to change it.
Okay, you may now be seated. Wait, you can become Peaky Pie. Become Peaky Pie. Okay, continue.
Okay. Elections for beta student government will take place this Thursday during Titan time. Students will vote for the. I forgot what it said.
For the candidate,
They think is the best.
our fundraiser has ended. That means money and order forms are due today. Everyone did such an awesome job and worked so hard to help our school. Are you good? Please make sure to turn in your order form and money in your collection envelope to your homeroom teacher. Today is also the last day to turn in any last-minute Dude Perfect collectible tickets. Thank you again for being fundraising superstars. With this week's Pause Day project, Character Strength Perspective, the character strength of perspective means that you appreciate that people see things in different ways. You have the ability to understand the world from multiple points of view. Do you want to say this one or no?
You could say. No, that's a big word.
Here are some synonyms you may recognize for the character strength of perspective. Wise, sage, perspective, insightful, observant, and astute. And now for Mr. Aguilar.
Good morning, Northwest. First, want to start off, it's game day, so it's our game day Titans today, so good luck to our teams, softball, football, and our cheerleaders. We wish them all the best of luck as they have their games this afternoon, so go Titans. So for a cheer, I'm sorry I missed last week, so wanted to catch up with our day in history, and on September 25th, we're going to take a look at these images here and then talk a little bit about that particular moment in history, so we can continue our Wednesday thing. So we take a look at September 25th. We've got a couple things here, a couple really big things here, honestly, in history, sports related and then related to our schools. And then the one in the center actually is a big one because it is our Bill of Rights related to our U.S. Constitution after fighting the American Revolution. So you see on the left here, it says the Arkansas, the Little Rock Nine. If you remember, this was from a few weeks back. The Little Rock Nine were the students that were trying to integrate into schools that caused the Arkansas governor to call in the forces in order to block those students from entering into the high school. And then what led to the Brown versus the Board of Education Supreme Court case that desegregated all of the schools across the entire United States. So there was no longer African-American schools and white schools only. So the Little Rock Nine then, where you can see them pictured here, is attending their first official day. And so always representing that and celebrating that and how big Brown versus the Board of Education was in our history, and also how we are still seeing eminence of that today. The one on the right-hand side, I was going to talk about the middle one at the end, is Satchel Paige. He was actually a pitcher that played in the African-American Negro Leagues. So he actually is here throwing 3 innings, if you can imagine, as athletes. They're throwing 3 professional innings at the age of 59. and still being able to perform at the highest level at almost 60 years of age. I think that is a remarkable accomplishment. Satchel Paige is in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, so we want to celebrate him and his great achievements, not only that pitching 3 innings at the age of 59, but also playing in an era that was very racist. When it comes to our sports. So between him and Jackie Robinson and many others to help to break the color barrier in Major League Baseball. The one that I want to focus on is the one in the center. I'm going to stand up so we can see it a little bit, is you have the Bill of Rights, which was officially adopted by the United States. And these are the first 10 amendments of the U.S. Constitution. We see these being enacted today in our classrooms, in our buildings, everywhere. Talking about the First Amendment when it talks about the freedom of speech, the freedom of our press, the freedom to practice whatever religion that you choose. We have the Second Amendment as it relates to ownership of guns. And we just move on down is when we look at the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th is related to how we have interactions with local law enforcement, with our court systems. All of these things are just so important to being citizens in the United States and making sure that we are protecting our rights as citizens of the United States. So this day in history, September 25th, we officially adopted the first 10 amendments to our U.S. Constitution. So with that being said, we're going to be going here a moment. We're going to be showing a Positivity Project video. So please keep the news on. And always be responsible, be safe, and be respectful, Northwest. And again, good luck to our sports teams today. Let's bring home that W. Go Titans. I told you I was fine.
Do you think we all see the world in the same way? Well, when it comes to perspective, where you're sitting can have a big impact on how you interpret things. Let me show you what I mean with a little bit of magic. Thanks for lunch, guys. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, let me show you this new trick I've been working on. It's kind of like to test your perspective a little bit. Let's use this quarter here. Check it out. So it's actually called the quarter through the table. So I'm gonna make this quarter pass right through the wooden table. I have a bottle of hot sauce here. So this trick is typically done with a salt shaker, but I'll use this because we have this around. Check this out. So if I cover the hot sauce like this with the napkin, watch the quarter, it's gonna go right through. Here we go. Oh, sorry. It has to be tail side up. Tail side up. Right, here we go. Ah! I don't think I'm doing it hard enough. Oh, hold on, wait. No, sorry, I meant the hot sauce through the tail. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake.
How would you do that?
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
I can teach you guys if you want. So here's what we're gonna do. All I do is I'm covering the hot sauce like this, and you make sure that nobody can see the bottle underneath. And what you gotta do is you gotta form it. You gotta form the napkin over the bottle. So you're gonna lie. You're gonna say the quarter's gonna go through the table, but really it's the hot sauce the whole time, but you don't tell them this. You say, watch the quarter, you go like this. You're gonna fail once. When you fail, you say, oh, sorry, it has to be tail side up or head side up, whatever. And you do it again. Ah, and when it doesn't work on this time, as I'm going to reach for the quarter, look what I'm doing here. I'm dropping the bottle on my lap, but you can't tell because this retains the shape, right? So then you say, oh, I wonder why it's not working. You go back up, and then they obviously think they have no reason to think it's not, and you go, boom. You show, sorry, I didn't mean the quarter, I meant the hot sauce. And then when you go get the hot sauce, you have to go one fluid motion, go in the middle, and then pretend like you're pulling it out, and then when you pull out the hot sauce, they're gonna go, and you say, no, call me Eric. So that's a trick you guys can do at home. You think you can do it?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy, man. No, it's easy. There's no heat. There's no heat on the bottle. It's all on the quarter. That's what makes the trick. It's all a matter of perspective. So it's not always about what you see, but how you look at something that can help you figure out what's going on. The next time you're puzzled, just try a different angle. How do I get down?